Meditation. Its theory and practice. Part 6. The Para is God conceived as the transcendent creator, whose nature is awe-inspiring, and his uplifted presence carries with it a feeling of inaccessibility and a grand remoteness from the dust of the earth. Vyuha is God conceived as a group of manifestations, known in Vaishnava scriptures as Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna and Aniruddha, corresponding almost to the mutual relationship of Brahman, Ishvara, Hiranyagarbha and Virat in the terminology of the Vedanta. Vibhava is God in an incarnation manifest in the planes of creation for redressing the sorrows of the denizens of the planes. Archa is the image or symbol used in external or internal worship, a limited form meant to help concentration of mind on God through a finite focus which gradually enlarges upon wider realities, stage by stage. Antaryamin is the counterpart of Para, God as the indwelling presence, not far removed from creation as the creator thereof, difficult to approach, but the very soul of creation, living within it and capable of vital contact in any speck of space or atom of creation. The path of bhakti also conceives methods of concentration of mind by Shravana or the hearing the glories of God, Kirtana or singing His names, Smarana or remembrance of Him, through japa, etc., Padsevna or adoration of His feet in His manifestations or in His essential being. Archana or formal worship by ritualistic methods, Vandana or prayer offered to God, Dasya or the attitude of being a servant of God, Sakhya or the attitude of friendship towards God and, finally, Atmanivedana or self-surrender to God. These are various means of reaching the consummation of divine love by which the mind is fastened upon God's existence and all His associated attributes as omniscience, omnipotence, compassion, and the like. The technique of concentration of mind in the yoga system of Patanjali is concerned more with the volition aspect of the psychological organ than the understanding and feeling, as in Jnana and Bhakti. The will plays here the prominent role, and concentration is the effort of the mind to fix its attention on the different degrees of reality, viz. 1. The physical universe of 5 elements in terms of the spacetime relation and the relation of idea, name and form. 2. The 5 elements in themselves independent of these relations. 3. The inner formative principles of the 5 elements in terms of the spacetime relation and the relation of idea, name and form. 4. The formative principles of the 5 elements independent of the relations. 5. The joy which follows from this concentration on transparent being. 6. Pure self-awareness that ensues thereby. 7. Retention of the memory of the extermination of all mental forms in the finest essence of self-awareness, and lastly, 8. Realization of pure being as the absolute. A system of spiritual living known as Karma Yoga rarely gets associated with meditation. But Karma Yoga is really meditation in action, and it is a yoga by itself. It is, however, difficult for beginners in spiritual life to imagine how an action can also be a meditation, for action is usually associated with movement, physical or psychological, while meditation is regarded as attention in which all movement is checked. Swami Krishnananda.